Hey, what's going on, my beautiful, gorgeous family? Do y'all bitches like that intro that I just put up and around up and through this piece? Y'all probably gonna be like, Thick Chick, what intro? Because I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to use that bullshit. Y'all know what I'm saying? Because y'all know how YouTube starts to act like a bitch every now and then, okay? So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to use that shit. But if I don't, hey, what's going on, my beautiful, gorgeous family? It is your sister from another Mr. ThickChickVlogs. Anyway, but we're going to move on swiftly and professionally. Shout out to Justin J1232. In case you guys don't know who he is. His saying is the one moving on swiftly and professionally. He is the one who branded that shit. So that's why I always have to give a shout out to him whenever I say it, because every time he said that shit, bitch, I just gag, okay? I just gag because this shit is just so funny to me. But anyway, bitch, I need to get these motherfucking eyebrows snatched to the motherfucking goals because, girl, they look a hot and motherfucking mess right about now. But anyway, I ain't bitch, okay? Let me calm down and all that shit. Plus, there's this girl on my other channel, Polo Tink Tink. She left a comment on one of my thrifting videos. She was like, thrifting Thick Chick, I need you to, watch your videos back and be a little more mindful of your smacking, because it's kind of distracting. Girl, boom. I told her, I said, baby, as I'm gonna say this as respectful as I possibly can, okay? But now that you've brought it to my attention, and since I know it pisses you off so much that I smack in my videos, I'm gonna do that shit a million times more now just to piss you the fuck off, okay? That's just what the fuck I'm gonna do, because I know that it pisses you off, okay? I'm sorry, but I want you to continue to watch me and continue to get pissed off. Anyway, I do stupid shit like that sometimes. I know that people don't like it, but when I tell you I am so comfortable in my skin lately, you guys, I have been so comfortable in my motherfucking skin lately. Like I said, I talk about this all the time, but I'm going to keep talking about it, okay? Because I am so thankful to the good Lord above for bringing me out of that situation that I was in. I was in a very, very depressed state. Like I said, I thought I was the ugliest person on this side of creation. Shout out to Miss Celia, okay? The ugliest thing on this side of creation. I thought I was ugly. I'm talking about ooh and glee. But now I have gotten so comfortable in my skin that I can just come and I can talk to the camera and not give a fuck what people say and what people think. And that is one of the most amazing and one of the most freeing feelings ever, okay? I have flaws, I have gaps all in my teeth. I've been this way all my entire life. Now, I will say that I am in the processes of getting consultations and things to get braces, because I've always wanted braces on my teeth, you know, not for YouTube purposes. I've always wanted braces on my teeth, but now that I am up in age and I'm established and I can afford to get orthodontic work, I want to get it now because I can afford it. You know, back in the back day, I couldn't afford to get no, you know, dentures. Bitch, did I just say fucking dentures? Bitch, okay, it is not time for dentures. Braces, bitch, I'm all kinds of tripping. But I kind of want the Invisalign shit, but that shit is, of course, more expensive. But, okay. Anyway, just know I'm in the process of doing those things, getting my grill and shit on fleek, but that's gonna take a little bit of time. But it is what the fuck it is. But bitch, when I tell you I am so motherfucking comfortable in my skin, like people leave, like this one chick was arguing back and forth with somebody talking about how ugly I am on my video. Like, bitch, girl, when I tell you, people can call me ugly, they can say, bitch, you ugly, your teeth fucked up, bitch, you black as fuck. Girl, when I tell you that shit right there, that shit goes clean and smooth the fuck over my head now. I mean, I'm just, bitch, you can call me motherfucking see that I don't give a fuck. Because like I said, I used to be that bitch who used to walk around like, oh my God, they think I'm so ugly, oh my God. Bitch, I'm not living to please you, okay? I done did that shit for 25 years of my life, okay? Never no more. I will never, okay, give a fuck what a bitch think about Thick Chick Vlogs. Let me just say that shit right here, right now. But anyway, I just went into a rabbit hole. Because bitch, that is not what I wanted to talk about on today. And why the fuck this big ass parking lot, this nigga decide he want to come and park next to me. But anyway, I'm sitting here waiting on somebody because I know this guy who is starting up his little bitty business. I don't want to say little bitty business. Am I throwing shade at this dude? Am I throwing fucking shade? But anyway, he's starting up a business. And for a little while, I did a little bit of marketing in college. So I kind of know how to market things, and he knows that I'm on this other little marketing kick, so he knows that I know a little bit about marketing, so he wants to ask me a few questions and stuff. So we're gonna go to the library, and I'm gonna show him how to do a little bit of marketing situation. So anyway, but we're gonna move on away from that situation, because that ain't what I wanted to talk about either. But I'm just telling y'all why the fuck I'm sitting in this fucking parking lot with these shades on, because bitches is brighter than a mug up outside. But what I wanted to come and talk about or discuss or ask you guys today, it's a general question. These people are looking at me like I'm crazy on the motherfucker right now. We're gonna get into this video in a second. That's another thing. Somebody asked me, how did you get comfortable with blogging in public and people looking at your face? Because I'm literally on a main highway right now, and it's like a gang of cars right over here, and it's like a group of dudes right now just staring at me, because I guess I got my selfie stick and I'm talking to this fucking camera. But when you start daily vlogging, or when you start blogging out in public, people are going to look at you. They're going to stare, because they're going to wonder what the fuck you're doing, because it's unnatural, I guess, for people to see someone with a fucking stick, okay, holding it away from their face talking. Okay, I guess that shit is unnatural to them, even though it's 2015 and people space time, people do all that type of shit today, but people seem to think it's kind of taboo. People think it's kind of weird to see a motherfucker talking to a camera. But once you start daily vlogging, at first it's going to be awkward as hell. People are going to be staring at you and all this type of shit. But I done got so to the point where now, like, even when I'm thrifting, I done got so to the point where now when I'm in the store and people are all in my business trying to be nosy, see what the fuck I'm doing, yeah, I will put your ass all on the YouTube. So if you see me in the thrift store or wherever and I'm blogging and you just want to be instead of just asking me, oh, what you doing? You know, hey, this is kind of cool. Instead of doing that, don't fucking try to follow me around and figure out what the fuck I'm doing, because you're going to be on YouTube, because I'm going to pan the camera around to your ass, because of, obviously you want to star in my video, okay? I'm going to swiftly and professionally and politely pan the camera around to your ass and put you on YouTube, because obviously that's what you want to do, because it ain't your business what the fuck I'm doing, as long as you're not in my video. That's why even when I'm thrifting, I don't like to, a lot of times I do voiceovers and things, because I don't want to have people in my videos without their knowledge, you know. But if you're just being randomly nosy, trying to, you know, figure out what the fuck I'm doing, I will put you in my video. No fucks given. Yeah, you will make a debut on YouTube. But anyway, we're gonna move on. But what I want to come and talk to y'all about, we seriously about to get into this video now. I'm not about to go into a rabbit hole no more. No more. But what I wanted to come and ask you guys was, how do you feel, or would you allow your spouses, your ex-spouses, new spouse to discipline your children? And the reason why I asked this question is because I have a friend girl who just had a little bit of a situation, and I asked her if it was okay if I talked about it here on my channel. She said, sure, fine. She actually wants to read the comments and see what you guys think about, you know, the way that she reacted. Did she overreact or whatever? She wants to know what you guys think about it. So I want to know, how do you guys feel about letting your spouse, your ex-spouse or whatever, discipline your children? Okay. She had a situation to where her ex-boyfriend or ex-husband, I keep calling him ex-boyfriend, they're technically husband and wife, because they was like together for 10 years or whatever, you know. In Alabama, after you're together for 6 years living together, you legally married in the state of Alabama if you're living together. But her ex-husband, new wife, on the weekends, you know, the little girl goes over to the ex-husband's house or whatever, and he works on the weekend, so the little girl is pretty much there with the new wife during the day up until like 3 o'clock when the dude gets off work or whatever. So she's there with the other children and they're playing and stuff, and apparently, I don't know what the little girl did, but she apparently whipped the little girl. Like, I don't know if she beat her, like, you know, beat her to a pulp or anything. She didn't say she beat her. She just said she whooped the little girl. But the little girl came back and told her, and she felt some type of way about it. So of course she went over to the house when the husband, well, the ex-husband and the new wife was there. Excuse me. And she basically sat down and had a conversation with him. She told him, look, she told the girl, look, you don't put your hands on my daughter. Okay, you don't put your hands on my daughter. If my daughter does something, you call me and I'll come and pick her up, or you wait till her father gets home and you let her father whoop her. I mean, the little girl is only like 6 years old, so it's not like she's, you know, this big grown child that's acting out or doing something like that. I'm pretty sure she probably didn't do anything that bad to where, you know, the girl had to beat her right then, you know. But she told her, if she's doing anything like that, you call me, or you wait until her father gets home and you let him discipline her. So she felt some type of way about the girl spanking her daughter without her permission. You know, I guess people need to realize that sometimes you need to ask, okay, when they're when they're here with me, is it okay if I, you know, if they act up, I can, you know, reprimand them or whatever. You got some parents who tell you, yeah, if they act up, you know, whoop their ass, you know. That's the way my mom and daddy was. If I went over somebody's house and I'm staying there and I'm acting up, they'll tell them in a minute, whoop her ass, okay? It is what the fuck it is. But you got some parents who feel like, especially the new spouse, they'll feel like the spouse is like, I don't know, picking on the child or whatever. But they don't want that new spouse to put their hands on their children. They just don't. They feel like, you know, that should be for the father to do, or you to call me and let me do it. Okay, damn, I got something in my fucking throat. Fuck, bitch. Goddamn. But what I want to know is, I want you guys to leave in the comment section and let me know what you think about that. Do you think it's okay for the new spouse to be able to discipline the children as long as they're in their care? Do you think it's okay for them to discipline the children, or do you feel like if you need to keep your own damn kids if you don't want nobody to discipline them and they're in their care? How do you feel about that? Do you think it's okay for the new spouse to discipline the children, or do you think that the new spouse should just wait until the husband gets there, or she should just call the mom and be like, okay, this child is acting up, you need to come get her, or you need to, you know, let me know if I can do something to reprimand her or whatever? What do you guys think about that? Also, I want to know what you guys think about the situation with the teacher who went up to the school and knocked the teacher cold the fuck out. I'm talking about knocked her ass out cold. Of course, the mama in jail now, or I don't know if she out on bond or what, but apparently the teacher, the daughter went home and told the mother that the teacher hit her, and the mama came to the school and just motherfucking went goddamn Mike Tyson on her ass and knocked her clean the fuck out. I'm talking about that bitch was out cold on the floor like sleep. I'm talking about some goddamn put to sleep type shit. What do you guys think about that? Now, they said this woman had been teaching for 16 years without incident. Some people were saying that they feel like the mother should have at least investigated the situation. But you got some, I don't have children, so I'm going to ask you guys, because I don't have children. I have a niece and a nephew that like I said, I love like they're my own. But I don't have children of my own. But I can only imagine how I would react if my child came home and said some grown-ass person hit them. And naturally, I'm going to want to protect my child. I'm going to want to go up there and be like, bitch, why did you hit my motherfucking child? You know what I'm saying? But some people were saying like the mother should have investigated the situation, because sometimes children do go to school and they act a motherfucking fool at school, and that's why a lot of teachers are retiring. They getting new jobs and shit. They're going back to school because they said these 2015 kids are different than them goddamn 1990 kids. You know, when we was in school, hell, my mom and dad, they wanted the teachers to whoop our ass. Okay, they act up, beat their ass. Okay, don't beat them to the point where you beating them, but hell, if you got to get a damn scrap and pat them on their goddamn ass. A paddle, we got paddled at school and we're fine, okay? We're fucking fine. But now, you know, these new motherfuckers, you know, they don't want nobody to say nothing to their kids. Fuck hitting them. It ain't even gotta be a discipline to the point where you're hitting them. They don't even want you to say anything to their children. They just want you to pretty much let the child come in there and talk to them any old kind of way. I saw this video where these kids were in class pretty much telling the teacher to shut the fuck up, all this type of, just literally just being completely disrespectful. That's why I say these new 2015 kids, they something else. So what do you guys think about the teacher going to the school and beating the teacher's ass? The mother going to the school and beating the teacher's ass. I think the mother should have at least investigated the situation first. Granted, you don't put your hands on my child, period. I just want everybody to know that you don't put your hands on my child, I'm going to feel some type of way. Call me. Bert, call me. My child hits you. Now, I take that back. Because then again, if a motherfucking 16-year-old child in my goddamn classroom, that motherfucker hit me, oh, I'm going to hit your motherfucking ass back. And then I'm going to wait. I know I'm going to get fired, but I'm going to wait on your goddamn mama, too. So, yeah, I kind of feel some type of way. But I think she should have at least investigated the situation first and then went from there. But I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the situation in the comment section below. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Be sure to go over and add me on Facebook and go over and subscribe to my other channel, Thrifting Thick Chick. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.